How your company has grown over the years?
As of years, I mean, last 10 years, last 10 to 7 years has seen a exuberant growth in the company. Right from, I mean, we had a top line of about 3.5 crores in 99. Today we had, I mean, last year we did a top line of about 380 crores. So that is almost 100 times the top line has increased. And we've maintained a tradition of anything between 50% to 100% growth year to year. 2002 to 2004 were not supposed to be the most happening years. We could not, I mean, there were some projects which we went into and were not particularly very good. As a result of which, those years we showed a growth of hardly 10 to 15%. But other than those 2 years, we've been traditionally very sustainable. 50 to 70% growth is the model that we've been showing.
How do you view the growth of infrastructure industry?
Infrastructure industry is basically something which is the most happening doldrum round. I mean, you have the highway sector which had got itself organized in 1998, and since then it's been the best performing government PSU since then. For example, NHAI, and the awareness of infrastructure or the awareness of having a good infrastructure is come to people like the requirement of power now, like the requirement of basic amenities now. I mean, the importance has been understood all around. It is not just restricted to roads. It has also gone into power. It has also gone into the drainage systems. It has also gone into the buildings that we stay and everything. As a result of which, huge order book or huge requirement from the government side to increase the government spending. This has become a priority. As a result of which, I foresee a huge amount of order book not only from highway authorities of India, which traditionally was the case. It is also going to come up from the building sector. It is also going to come up from the power sector, from the railways, with the kind of revamping and the other things happening inside the railways. I feel that railways are going to outplay the highway part as far as the public-private partnerships and the other projects are concerned. So, I mean, infrastructure, I would say 20 kilometers per day seems to be a very ambitious target, but at the same time, even if it is 12 kilometers a day, for a company like ours, is a huge business at disposal.
What suggestions you would like to give to the government?
Well, suggestions to the government would be, I would definitely talk about the resource part. The most important part of delivering an infrastructure project on time is basically the resource management. And when a company takes a project, government should help not only in procuring the land and the area for the project where it is to be built or to be constructed, they also need to have the basic resource part of the project worked out by allotting certain mines which are the most available area around to the contractor taking that job. I mean, that reduces the backup part of the contractor for planning the entire infrastructure project to a very large extent, which ultimately gives up or which ultimately builds into the reduction of cost for the government, because contractor would be able to give you that much amount of better rebate on that, and plus the ultimate delivery of the project is again the second part which is benefited from. So if government could actually concentrate on giving a backup, that is, for example, the plot of land for setting up the plants and equipments to execute a particular project, and the quarry and the crushing part for giving the basic resource to that particular project. I mean, these two things, if the minimal time is wasted on a contractor getting mobilized on site, will affect in ultimately the contractor delivering the infrastructure project to the government.